I hope now you can hear me properly, right?
Yes.
What are you waiting for?
Okay. Yeah. So last class we discussed on how to create a Maven project, and then we tried just filling the form.xml, right? That's what we completed. So this is the one. Our form.xml is ready. So now we need to create a folder structure. So what are the different folder structure we need? Just so you can create in the SRC test Java and so different packages. So what are the different packages? Let's see here. So we have already feature file, and then you need to create a step definition file package, and you have to create a test runner and utils package. These are the different packages we need to create. So first you create a feature folder under SRC test Java. Right click, new. So you can see there is a folder option. Just create a folder. So with the features, the folder name you give features. So folder name you give features. Click on finish. So then we'll come back to that. Then create a step underscore dev package. New package. Step underscore dev package. Basically, this is the step definition package. Okay, step definition package. Next, create a test runner package. So you can create a new package, test runner. So test runner package. Next, you can create a utils package. Right click, new package, utils. So utils is just utilities. Okay, so utilities. So I just created one utility. So let me take this, copy and paste it here. So what is there in this? Just a one method, read property value method. So read property value method and a string key. So basically it is going to read the data from properties file. See, even file f equal to new file, system.get property user.dir. So src test resources config.properties. So file input stream fs equal to new file input stream, and pass this file object reference. Okay, and prop.load, and it will load all the properties of this file, and then you can read with a get property method. So it is going to get the property of this key. So that's how you can get one by one. Yeah, and so basically that's how you can read the data from the properties file using properties read property value method. So what I'm going to read in this properties file, first let's create, where is this file? SRC test resources. So look at that, SRC test resources. You have to create a config.properties file. So right click, new file. So create a file name is config.properties. Config.properties. So config.properties, and also you can create. So here we have a config.properties. What are all the files are there? So these are the base URL. My base URL is this one, and my service endpoint URL is API/users is the endpoint URL. So these two I'm going to put it there. So just keep it in the, so this one. So and two more files we are creating. Basically, they just Cucumber reports purpose. So how you want the reports is cucumber.properties, JUnit_JUnit-platform.properties. These two I'll just copy it. So no need of anything. Properties file again, okay? How to create a properties file? I just shown you. Same way you create it. Paste it. So I'll show you what is there in this. Same you do for the generator platform dot properties. This is a just a standard. You don't need to change here. Static. Completely this is a static. Cucumber dot publish dot quite group. So reports will generate silently. That's the problem. Okay, same property is in this also. Generate reports will generate. So it's a static. It's not going to change. That's why this property we are keeping as it is. Okay. So these are some of the resources we can read. So wherever you want. Now, the first feature file. What is the first feature file? The get call. So basically you want to read a get call, right? So request, just open request. So what is this request? First method, get method, right? This will get list of users. Get list of users. So get list of users. Okay. So the list of users, you have to get that. So first what you need to do in the postman, what we did, you have to give as it is. So you are giving first the base URL, then this service endpoint URL, then you are giving headers, right? That's all from your side, and get method. You're requesting the get method. So these are the things we need to tell in the, so clearly in the steps. So what is the steps? So in the given, you have to tell, so feature, scenario, given, when, then. So these are the format you need to write a feature file. So how to write that feature file? So those things I explained very clearly here, how to do that. If you go to our blog, so go to API automation testing, rest assured, and you can see how I have clearly mentioned each feature file. So I have clearly written the feature steps. So these are the feature steps you can see. This is the feature file, right? So feature file, folder name, features, request, so get API dot feature. So that's the first feature file name. So create a feature file. So how to create a feature file? So right click on the features, new file. So you just give request get API dot feature. See, the extension is dot feature extension you have to write. So click on finish. See, automatic standard you got it. But so one more thing I forget to mention you first time. If you want to get this logo, one more Cucumber plugin you have to install. So if not there, please can you all start installing this very quick installations. Where you need to install, go to help, Eclipse Marketplace. Can you all do this? Because later you will forget this. See, I forget it. So we have to do this. Okay. Can you do along with me? It's a quick one. So it doesn't take much time. So, and if you do, that's going to be easy for you. Okay. So Eclipse Marketplace. If you want to see this cucumber icon, so you have to do this installation. Eclipse Marketplace. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So type here cucumber JVM Eclipse plugin. Cucumber JVM Eclipse plugin.
Go. Do we have to click on go or enter?
So yeah, click on so go or enter also fine. So you will get a Cucumber Eclipse plugin.
Yeah, install.
Install it. So click on install because I already installed. You
Yeah.
just install it. So one just a quick installation, just do that. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So I hope you are done. Okay. So once you're done, you just create a under features folder, that dot feature file. Then you will see all this predefined see at the rate tag one, this feature scenario given when and when and then and. So this is all predefined structure you will get. So see, this is the scenario and this is the scenario outline. So I already clearly mentioned. So scenario is for single scenario. Scenario outline is for doing a data-driven testing with the parameters. See, these parameters will come in this example section below. In the example section. Okay. So now this is the one I'm just going to replace it. Just I'm going to, this name I will give proper name. And this name I will give proper name, and so given and whichever is not required, you remove it. Okay. Okay, so once you install, you see if you are getting this symbol, you are good. So you are good to start feature file creations. Same for the Selenium Cucumber also. So there is no difference. Feature file creation is same for Selenium, for REST APIs. Both are same. Even for Karate framework also same. Karate framework also, another Karate framework is another one which is used to write a API automation testing. We are using REST assured, right? You can use a Karate framework also. That's another framework for API testing. Even you can use that one also. Okay, so let's write a feature file. Okay, feature file. Let's develop the feature file. So just first one is, see, scenario. Request get API to list all users. So maybe I'll take from here. So latest one we have implemented nicely. So I'll take from here. So just let me show you get API features. So I'll just take this, copy, and paste. I'll explain, don't worry, okay? Okay. So this is the latest one. See, first feature is request get API feature. So next, I'm just grouping. This is a small group. This is the tagging tag. So these are the tags. So first scenario is get API to list all users. Get API to list all users. So given, provide a valid endpoint to fetch all users. And when send the request to the server, then I validate the response status code 200. So that's what the simple scenario. That's why I put as a smoke. Basic test. Very basic test is called smoke test cases. So smoke testing is nothing but a very basic functionality you are checking. So not in detailed, very high level. Okay. So that's the smoke testing. I tagged this scenario as a smoke test. So then regression. See, I'm doing a thorough regression. Second a tag at the rate regression. You can give any tag name. Scenario outline. I'm showing both. Scenario means single scenario. Scenario outline means same scenario with the multiple sets of data. Data will be different, but scenario is same. See here. Request get API to search with different page numbers using scenario outline. So that's the scenario outline. So given, provide valid endpoint to fetch all users. So provide valid endpoint to fetch all users. So this one and this step is same, right? Similar. When send the request to the server with the page number as, this is the called parameterization. So the parameters you will specify in these placeholders we call, or parameters we call this. So any parameters you want to define, you will put in the this numbers you will keep in the this angular braces. So a string you will enclose in the double quotes inside, angular braces inside the parameter name. So that is the difference between numbers, how to check, how to numberize parameters, how to place, and the string, how to place it. So these are all points important in the I have faced in the glider test also. I have faced this in the glider test, confusing. So we'll think that, okay, so this one is correct and this one is correct. They will confuse you. So I saw that in the test. They're confusing. Even though we are good, we know the placeholders, parameterization. If it is a string or number, we come to know, right, easily. But if there is a number, this is correct. The same thing they'll put here also double quotes. The number also they'll keep in the double quotes. So that time you will make a mistake. If number you are keeping in double quotes means it's going to be wrong. So be careful on this, when you are, attending interviews, they will just give a kind of confusion they will make. So whether you are good or not, they will check. So then I verify the response status code. I put a parameter response status code, and I verify the first user record having email as email ID. That means I'm going to give email ID, response status code, and page. See that first parameter in the example section, scenario outline must be followed by example section. So what is the main criteria? Scenario outline must be followed by example section. So page, first parameter name, second parameter name. So must be in the pipe, separated by pipes. Each parameter is separated by pipe. So that's a headings is your parameter names. So response status code and email ID. And then this is the data. So data is page 1, status code 200. And this is the first. For page 1, what is the email ID? For page 2, so what is the email ID? So this verification, can you see? And now belongs to then. And now belongs to then. It's not belongs to anywhere. Next. So then second one, get single user scenario. Next scenario. Get single user. Get single user. Okay. So get a way to get the single user. So given provide valid endpoint to fetch a single user. When send the request to the server to fetch a single user. Then I validate the single user response status code 200. And I verify the response body fields. See, this is the data table concept. This is our expected result. This is our expected result. This data you have to read there. This data you have to read there. So this data you have to read there. See? And what is this? This is the IED. This is the email. And this is the first name and last name. Right? So when you execute a single user endpoint, what you will get, that I am putting here, and I'll read from this feature file to my step definition file. How to read, and I'll show you that also. Okay. Next, scenario 3. All the getter things I kept in one feature file. see multiple scenarios. So multiple scenarios. The last scenario is get API for single user not found. See, every scenario is different. Each scenario you will use one scenario, but feature is only one. Feature keyword is only one you will write. Under that feature, you can write multiple scenarios. So given provide valid endpoint to single user not found. When send the request to the server, single user not found. See, I'm separating. See, each time this one is separate and this is a different. Steps I'm making a different. So that while implementing them, it's easy. Then I validate the single user not found response status code 404. See, this is the data table again. So data table, here one row, multiple columns. So here one row, one column only. So there is a difference. Okay. So any questions here in the feature files? Okay. So that's the first feature file. And the step definition file, let's go and develop the step definition file. For this, get call. Okay. And so how to write the step definition file? Just a Java class. So see get API test, but I will create a class and I'll show you for first scenario. Then we can move on. Okay. Then we can move on. So for this easy way, I'll tell you. Okay. Let's create a first. So get API test. So class. API test. We can finish. So, and you have to extend. So why you need to extend is for reading purpose that properties files, test base. You just extend. Okay. You just extend test base and you take the response object. Okay. So resp object you take and import this. So you can get a see io.rest-issue.response. You have to choose this one, first one. Okay, so that is the one. Then, so first one is exactly you need to map. Okay, exactly you need to map this one. Exactly copy as it is. Copy as it is. So you don't need to make anything. Okay, just put @ symbol, copy paste, and then here. So put a given after, put a parenthesis, double quotes, caret symbol, put a caret symbol. Caret symbol means beginning. And at the end, put a dollar symbol. That means ending of the step. So this is the one. Then below you write public. So void exactly the step name itself is your method name. Just join with underscore. That's it. That's a method name. How to write. So that you will come to know in the logs also you will get this. Parenthesis, right? Method name after parenthesis and body. So import this given. import this given. See, io.cucumber.java.en. That's it. So now you develop what we need to get. We need to read the, so the it's okay. Provide valid endpoint to fetch all users. So now you need to read. This is how you will develop the step definition file. How you see exactly mapping, right? This step in the step definition, it is matching. So this is the very, very important. If any mismatch comes, then your test cases won't run. Your test cases won't run. So one simple step I have shown you, but so this is how you can do. So I want to first read properties file. So rest assured dot. So there is a base URI. Base URI means a base URL. So you need to set the base URL. So in the given means precondition. Precondition what I need? My base URL I need. So read property method I'm going to call. So I will call the read property method. So what is that? And in the properties file, so in the properties file, the base URL. So this is the one you can give it. Yes. So I'm setting the base URL basically. Then same way, add throws declaration. Same way, one more. We have one more property. So rest assured dot base path. There is a base path equal to read property value. So then just give this one. So base URL. So you just give what is the property? So service endpoint URL, right? That one. That's it. So you are setting the preconditions here. Okay, done. First step is done. Second step. What is the second step? When send the request to the server. So you need to send the request to the server now. So develop that. So first put a @ symbol and then bracket, double quotes. So caret symbol. Sorry. And then dollar, double quotes, this one, and write public void. So send the request to the server as it is, you write it. So when also import it. And this you join with underscore. That's it. So then develop the thing. So 1 minute, just hold on. Okay, so now what we need to write? So we have to, first we just given the base URL and base path, but we didn't give headers. We didn't give, then method we didn't give. So all this you need to give, right? Now you will get a response here. So the response will be returned to you. So this will return a response. So this will return a response. So rest assured dot given. So the method is a given method. In this given method, I'm going to see given method, what are all things you need to provide. So you can provide the to headers, basically. Headers you can give headers. You can give header. See, there is a headers. You can give so header or headers. Just you can give this one header. So just a header. So what is the header? So accept, right? First one, accept. And what is the value? Application JSON, right? So application JSON. How many of you remember this? So header. So read the headers. So we have given one more also, right? What is the other one?